Hi, you guys, Man Max 6, and we are back at the Mecca, and this is another episode of Gold's Gym's Venice Trainer Corner, and today we have the very famous Tito Raymond. Tito, good to have you on, man.
Thank you, buddy.
So, of course, everybody knows Tito here, but for people who don't know him, he's a very accomplished bodybuilder, also the very famous brother of Jose Raymond, which everyone knows. And so Tito is always here, always in shape, got tons of clients, and his way of training is a little different than bodybuilding. He kind of just, went a different direction. So Tito, I wanted you to explain a little bit what you do here and how different it is than the normal or conventional bodybuilding training.
Well, I've had a lot of experience starting when I was 12 years old, weight training. And, I was always an athlete, wanting to be a better athlete. And at 12 years old, I was told that I couldn't play with teams, with kids my own age because I was too small. So I had to start lifting weights. So that was the beginning of my lifting weights, to put on mass, just purely for the scale. And then as I'm doing that, it really benefited me because it protected me. I was actually putting padding on and
body armor,
and going through the years, I played baseball, I played basketball, I played football, ran track and field. I was a pole vaulter. I did the decathlon. I've done marathons. I've done 10Ks. I've done anything that you can do with your body. I've attempted, and I'm still continually searching and learning more and more. Kayaking, getting into rowing. I competed in CrossFit for 4 years. I almost made it to the nationals. But so I have a lot of experience in the human body and training athletes, and I combine athletic movements with old-fashioned bodybuilding, starting off with walking kettlebell lunges. And I'm always reminding Romeo to posture up. I'm always poking, having him pull his shoulder blades back, making sure that his rib cage is up, that he's balanced. And when he takes his step, it's not too big of a step, it's not too short of a step, and that his body is in between his feet. As he descends in the lunge, I want to always emphasize that he's on the front heel of the front foot and the ball of the back foot, of the back toe. And again, constantly reminding of posture, because we get tired, we get lazy, we start bowing, right? And then we start overusing the knee. What we're trying to do here is use the hips and use his ass and hamstrings, right? After we finish up these walking lunges, we combine it with a kettlebell swing, again to overexhaust the hips. I want to overemphasize for him his ass and hamstrings and lower back. I want more explosion through the kettlebell swing. Popping him, constantly palpating, touching his hip, making sure that he's using it, right? Reminding him how far he has to lean back, right? Again, putting my hand out there to make sure that he doesn't go too far back. Using the glutes and hamstrings, a quick stretch, and then a quick explosive pop. Pop. Constantly reminding him, pop. Because again, his heart's thumping, he can't breathe, he's dying, he's going to forget about all the little things, and so I'm there to remind him of all the little things. We're going to finish this off after 20 kettlebell swings. Going to do 15 goblet squats. Okay, now here I remind him, again, posture, and I want depth. I want all the weight to be on his heels, and as he squats, I want his ass and hips to get below parallel. Way below parallel. I'm not happy with parallel. I want way below parallel, because the whole purpose of this movement is to get the hamstrings and ass. If you don't go below parallel, it's quad centric. We want to get way below parallel and use the hip, ass and hamstring. That's what should be on fire.
You to introduce your model for today, man. Romeo.
Today I've got my boy Romeo, 17 years old, freak of nature. Look at this boy, stand up. 6'5", 225 pounds, twisted steel.
17 years old, you guys. All right, Romeo, so what do you do, man? What do you do? What are you training this for?
I play football. I'm going to a college in Kansas to hopefully start freshman year. I'm training for that. This man right here is helping me reach my goals.
When did you guys hook up?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
Yeah. We've been training for 3 weeks. He's an animal.
How's the training since you started over here? It looks tough, man. You make it look easy, but it's not easy. I'm sure I can't do it. So.
He's a freak of nature.
Yeah, tell me a little bit.
I don't throw that out there. This kid's a freak of nature.
It takes a lot to impress you, right,
yeah,
Tito? Tito.
Yes.
Tell me about the workout since you started.
It's definitely been intense and nothing like I've ever done before. It's
Yeah?
definitely got me more athletic and just so insanely in shape and flexible with just so much hip movement. Like that's mainly our main thing that we do.
What's the goal, you know, for you?
For him, we want him to go into camp faster, bigger, stronger, more flexible, be able to go through double sessions like it's nothing. I want him to go in there and impress everybody.
So you want to have the edge over everybody else.
Of course,
How much time you got?
Till the end of summer, so about like 6 months. I think.
Wow.
7 months. We got time.
How crazy is it going to be?
Yeah, I'm thinking I want him to go back to camp at 240, enter camp at 240, 6'5",
How much
and
you weigh
still
right
being
now?
able to grow.
Around like 230.
Yeah.
10
So
pounds
I
in
want
6
10
months?
pounds. I want 10 pounds.
And he'll be
but
leaner,
here's the
too.
thing: he's got to be leaner. He wants abs. So I told him that he's going to go to camp with abs and forearms, right? And he's going to be 240. He's going to run a 40 and a 4.6.
Boy, that's awesome. Tito, give your information. A lot of people come to goals and stuff. What's your Instagram and all that stuff?
Instagram is Tito Raymond.
Easy.
Simple.
All right. What about you, Romeo? People want to follow you. What's your Instagram, man?
Romeo_Galasso, Galasso.
Thank you for spelling. Guys, thank you so much. This was a different corners trainer goals in Venice, but an interesting one. Very, very cool. Tito, thank you so much, man.
Thank you,
We
David.
appreciate it. Thank you, Romeo.
Thank you, Jay.
Good luck, buddy.
Let's get it.